Hello again, math friends. So now let's look at a word problem in the context of the equations we just learned of before. If you haven't seen my equations video, then I suggest you go and see it because it'll help you to solve this question. So let's start. On Tuesday, John brought a certain number of rubber balls to school. Throughout the day, he gave half of his balls to his best friend Daniel, and then he lost 3 balls. When he goes back home, he only has 12 balls left. How many balls did John bring to school? So to solve this problem, we're going to set up an equation where we're going to say x is equal to the number of balls John brought to school. Okay? So basically what's going to happen now is we're going to set up an equation explaining how many balls he has. So he has x balls to start off with. Then he gives half of his balls to his friend Daniel. So only has x over 2 balls left, right? And then he loses 3, so minus 3. And that's equal to the 12 balls he has when he goes back home. So now we've set up this equation. Now what we're going to do is we're going to set x's on one side and other numbers on the other side, just like we did in the first video. So here we're going to do plus 3 on this side and plus 3 on this side. So then we say x over 2 minus 3 plus 3, so plus 0, is equal to 12 plus 3, 15. And then we're going to multiply by 2, so we have x on its own, times 2 and times 2. And then we have x is equal to 15 times 2, 30. So John had 30 balls. John had 30 balls. That wasn't too hard, was it? Let's try another example. Alright, so here's our second question. Sally goes to the supermarket. She buys 5 oranges and 4 bananas. Bananas cost $1 each. When she leaves, she pays $14. How much does each orange cost? Alright, so before we answer it together, I suggest you pause the video and you try solving it yourself, and then we compare our answers. Okay, so let's highlight the important information in this question. So we know that she buys 5 oranges and 4 bananas. And we know that each banana costs $1, and that when she leaves, she pays $14. So we're going to say, we need to look for what does each orange cost. So we're going to say x is equal to the price of 1 orange. So with our x, let's set up an equation. So we know that 5 times x, because she bought 5 oranges, so 5 times x, plus the 4 bananas, which cost $1 each, is going to be equal to the $14 she paid in total, right? Because if she buys 5 oranges at a certain price, plus 4 bananas at a certain price, she pays $14 in total. Okay, so just like before, we have our x's here, and then our other numbers here, and we want to put them on each side. Basically, we want to put the red on one side and the green on the other side. So for that, let's subtract 4, because 4 times 1 is equal to 4. So minus 4, minus 4. So we have 5 times x plus 4 minus 4, which is 0, is equal to 14 minus 4, 10. So we want to know what 1 orange costs, not 5. So we're going to divide both sides by 5. So we're going to divide this side by 5 and this side by 5. And so we get 5x divided by 5, that's just x, is equal to 10 divided by 5, 2. So here we can answer a question and say that each orange costs $2. And that's it.